Cassano's start for new team Sampdoria has hit a stumbling block. The player arrived at the Genoese club only a few weeks ago at the very end of the transfer market window, looking to get back into top shape and feature early on in the season. But during a friendly on Sunday afternoon against Bellinzona, the 25-year-old pulled up after 43 minutes of play, holding the back of his thigh. Nothing too serious, but at the very least Cassano will be out for a minimum of 2 weeks, meaning he will more than likely miss the Genoa derby and will not play in the opening game of the UEFA Cup. A blow for both player and club. Cassano has been trying to get back into the shape that made him so deadly in his days at Roma, and Samp coach Walter Mazzarri was hoping to have a playmaker to add an extra dimension to the team's game. After the match, Cassano left without making comments to the media, clearly upset that his comeback in Italian football has been postponed. Vincenzo has been called up by Roberto Donadoni to join the Italy squad for the away game in Kiev on Wednesday evening. The squad is training at AC Milan's Milanello, and Iaquinta, who was playing a friendly against Zaragoza with his club side Juventus on the Friday before Italy's 1-1 draw with France, got the call up as he was driving on the motorway towards Reggio Emilia. A quick diversion, and a couple of hours later, the 27-year-old was already with the rest of his teammates. He scored against Zaragoza in the friendly, and with Luca Toni out with an injury, Donadoni was in need of cover. His physical presence and his eye for goal make him a likely starter on Wednesday. That takes the tally of Juve players in the national squad to 5, not bad for a team who last season was playing in Serie B. After the Ukraine, Iaquinta will face his ex-club Udinese on day 3 of the championship, and then comes the big game against Roma. The season springs to life for Vincenzo Iaquinta. He stole the show in the Euro 2008 qualifier against Denmark in Stockholm on Saturday, but Swedish striker Zlatan Ibrahimovic allegedly has already packed his bags. The striker, who is close to agreeing a contract extension with Inter, was at his crowd pleasing best, but was denied his first goal in 2 years for his country by a wonder save from Thomas Sorensen in the Danish goal. An attack of cramp in the final minutes of the goalless encounter, combined with an unwillingness to overstrain himself after an abdominal operation in the summer, seemingly convinced Swedish medical staff to allow their star striker to return to Milan as early as Monday, thus missing out on the midweek friendly in Montenegro. Roberto Mancini will breathe a sigh of relief with the knowledge that the 2-goal hero against Empoli on game day 2 is already winging his way home, but with many of his players involved in another round of international games in midweek, the Inter coach is still on edge. Two names have emerged above the rest of the vast young talent at Parma. They are Daniele De Sena, 20, and Luca Cigarini, 21, who have already amassed 50 appearances between them in top-flight soccer, as well as a host of admirers. This summer, AC Milan, Inter and Juventus were keen to snap up the youngsters, with Fiorentina and Napoli waiting in the wings. The club from Emilia was not interested in selling though. Daniele De Sena made his Serie A debut in February 2005 as a 17-year-old, while Luca Cigarini had to wait another 7 months before making his in September of the same year. They have grown up together, have become under-21 regulars together, and are attracting attention together, but are different kind of players. While De Sena is all power, running and goals, Cigarini is more skillful, delicate and inventful. Coach Domenico Di Carlo appears ready to back his starlets in the starting lineup with fellow under-21 players Marco Rossi and Daniele Papone. If Parma can hold on to their talent, the future looks bright.